City of Southfield versus Lawrence Powell III.
Hearing review for Mr. Powell. He does not want me to represent him.
Okay, well, Mr. Powell.
My name is Lawrence Charles Powell III.
Okay, and so we're here for resisting and obstructing the police for pretrial. And Ms. Rubio is your lawyer. What do you mean you don't want her to represent?
Just because my profession, she wanted something to be involved into the case that I didn't want to come on my professional background. And so I would actually.
What?
Due to a conflict of interest that I just have in the council, and also to ensure like the due process of the court and to ensure that there's impartiality, I would also like to request a new prosecutor, because when I told her.
Can't do that.
When I told her I wanted a new counsel, she leaned over and spoke to the prosecutor. I don't know what was disclosed.
Sir, I have no control over the prosecutor's office. They're a whole separate thing from the court. I can't do anything about Mr. Rivers. And do you understand it's not unusual for defense lawyers and prosecutors to talk?
I understand that, but when I'm being represented and you suggest something, I say I think that's a bad idea on my behalf, and you say you're going to suggest it anyway, I would just have a counsel.
So I don't even know what you're talking about.
It was something that we discussed prior.
Okay, so you're telling me, because I have to be convinced that I want to do this, and I'm not convinced that I want to release the lawyer yet. So you got to kind of give me, you don't have to tell me specifically, but you're telling me something about.
I work as a mechanical engineer.
Okay.
She wanted to have
There's something about how the case was going to go.
Yes.
She wanted to present something, and
Yes.
you didn't want her to
I
present.
didn't want her to present it because I didn't want that, and if I was convicted in this case, for that to be reflected on some of my professional background. And so because of that, and because I deal with machinery, heavy machinery, a lot of dangerous equipment and cranes and stuff like that, if they found me incompetent in any way, that could potentially affect my professional
Oh,
background.
I think I understand.
So she
the
suggested,
suggestion.
but I didn't want it. She said she's going to suggest it anyway. I said I didn't come.
Okay, so let me just say this. If it's what I'm thinking it was, she has a duty to bring that up, whether you like it or not, because the way it works here is everyone, myself, the defense lawyer, the prosecutor, everyone has to feel comfortable that you get everything that's going on, the nature, and understand the nature and the object of these proceedings, that you're able to rationally assist your lawyer and all of that. So if there's anything in your background, if there's anything that she sees or feels that she's having communication trouble with, she's duty bound to bring it up. Sometimes prosecutors bring things up if they see it. Or sometimes the court might bring it up if the court sees it. Now, it could come back totally fine. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I have no idea. But she would be kind of derelict in her duty if she thought she saw something. Because, see, it would be unfair to you to proceed if you didn't understand. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying.
I completely understand her position. I do understand that she's doing her due process to make sure I get a fair trial.
Right.
It's just I didn't want that introduced into the court because of my professional background.
Okay.
And because of that, when I suggested that, not to even bring that up, that I will stand competent for trial or whatever, how we proceed, she said, well, I'm going to bring that up and then I'm going to have it thrown before the court. Anyway, I don't want that as my counsel because I don't think that would be the best way for me to proceed forward.
Okay, sir. And I get what you're saying, and I fully understand. You seem like you fully understand what the issue could be with your future.
Yes, ma'am.
I get that. But her job is to make sure that you're covered on this case, that you get it, you understand it, that she's not proceeding with anything that's over your head that you don't understand, that you fully are able to help her defend you if it get to a trial. Maybe it doesn't get to trial, but let's just say it does. And then she's there because she didn't send it with somebody. She's like, oh my goodness, I don't understand what he's mentioning to me. I'm not sure he gets it. Then she's stuck. There's malpractice.
I understand. I understand. Yeah, that's, I've yet to even see a discovery packet for any of this, that, well, I mean, back into,
Well, you're entitled to see a discovery package. That's fair.
but,
And you know what? If she sent you, or if we ended up doing that, they would probably ask you about the facts of the case anyway. So, and what you understood about it and anything like that anyway. So, but you're entitled to see that. Did you give discovery?
Yes, I sent it to counsel yard.
He did send me, written discovery. I did, request all of the audio and visual discovery, which I have finally downloaded all 24 videos
24.
as of yesterday. There's a lot of video. So, and I have not watched all of it yet. There's a lot of body cam, a
Yeah.
lot of video. So that I haven't watched all of it yet. I will indicate I've spoken to Mr. Powell twice. They have not been easy conversations. Mr. Powell wants to talk about what he wants to talk about. He wants to talk over me. He has his kind of way he wants to do things. I am an attorney. There's kind of a way that things have to be done. And I don't know that Mr. Powell wants to
Follow those rules.
hear that. And I understand that because he's the one accused of the crime. So he's concerned about the things he's concerned about, obviously. But I have to be, and you see kind of now he's raising his hand. I've barely been talking. But the point is, regardless, he doesn't want me to represent him. And I think that's clear. I also think he might do better with a male attorney. I think you're
Why?
already picked up what I was putting.
That's like saying he's gonna do better with a male judge. He ain't getting one.
That I don't know. That I don't know.
the reason why I was offended by her saying my competency level about this case, because she's yet to send me a discovery packet. The first time I talked to her was like 2 days ago. We briefly spoke in the hallway about her wanting to add me to a competency. So I feel that she's incompetent to represent it. And that's where we were getting at. And now she's talking about a history, I need a male judge, and she leaned over and whispered to the prosecutor.
I mean, male attorney.
Male attorney, and she leaned over and whispered to the prosecutor immediately after I told her that I wanted to be, I didn't want her to represent me. So I don't know what information she shared with us.
She hasn't shared anything about work product.
For debate, I'm not sure of that. And by due process, I have the right to ask that she be.
Okay, I don't have to do that though.
Okay.
You could ask. I'm trying to understand exactly where this little breakdown is.
Is this it? That's just it. I think that it'd be a conflict of interest for her to represent.
What's the conflict?
Just because we have, it's a conflict between us. We're not agreeing upon certain things.
Okay, but do you understand? You might not agree with any lawyer because you're not a lawyer.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, wait a minute.
I could
You got your own profession that you're trained in. These people are trained
Understood.
and they go to school for this.
Understood.
And there are rules and processes and procedures that you don't know. So what do you mean she's not competent?
No, I said, she brought up the competency thing about her thinking that I may possibly need to be examined for competency to stand trial.
Okay.
Okay, and I didn't bring that up in a competency to her until just now, when I said, okay, well,
Are you
I've yet to receive a discovery package.
okay? So let's just say we get you a discovery package and why?
I just don't.
But that's not a good enough reason. I just don't. Sir, we don't have lawyers like that. You gonna hire your own? Is that what you're telling me?
And if one can't be publicly appointed to me other than this one, yes, I would have to, because that's,
Well, now, if you have the ability, then you have to pay for it
I
yourself.
don't have the ability, but I will figure out the ability before I have her represent me. And in the case that we're having a conflict going, that's already something that's putting me on the losing end. If I'm in a conflict with the person who's defending.
I don't know that puts you on the losing end.
just something that feels, it don't feel like.
Because I see this a lot. Defendants don't like what the lawyer is doing. That doesn't mean they're gonna lose. It just means that they want to do it their way.
No, it's not even that. It's just excuse me. It's not even that. It's just the fact that, like I said, I have yet to receive a discovery packet from media.
Sir, but that's easily remedied. She told you she just got the lion's share of the stuff yesterday.
Yeah, and it's.
And they don't, it's not a package that you can easily give.
You can do to help me with receiving the counsel.
I just said, I'm trying to understand whether or not I'm going to grant that or not. And if it's because you don't like the fact that she says you might need a forensic, that's not a good enough reason.
I just don't think it'd be a good thing to have her represent me out of we had a dispute about the way she represents me. I just don't think I can do that.
Okay, and then what if the next one you dispute?
Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But I know.
Yeah, but we can't, I'm telling you, we can't do this like that. We don't have those resources like that to just keep giving people lawyers.
I'm only asking for another one. I'm gonna ask for multiple. It's just to only be the second person represented.
Okay, and then you're gonna be stuck with whoever you get. If I do it, that's gonna be it. And if they ask for a forensic evaluation of you, then what?
And we'll proceed from there. But
No, then we'll probably be doing it, and then you'll be still mad.
or I will then try to save enough money to seek my own counsel because they wouldn't represent me either.
Okay. Well, sir, I'm just telling you, we don't have a lot of time for you to be, quote, saving up a lot of money. I don't know how much money it costs to retain a lawyer these days, but it's not like $200-300. So, and we don't have months for you to save up either.
I can't imagine that one thing.
Okay. Well, do you want to be released?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. On releases.
This one name something.
Yeah, start filling that out.
Have a great afternoon.
Hold on. Wait for your order.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Miss Rubio, whenever you get a chance, maybe you could forward, the discovery to whoever, I don't know who it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Might be appointed in this matter.
I'll advise, Ms. Grillo.
Yes. To where's Jessica?
Right here.
Hey, Jess, I need a preacher all day.
Court's available October 15th at 1:30.
October 15th at 1:30. I need to put that on the form that he's filling it too. I write it in the file, October 15th, 1:30.
I think that's all. That's all.
No, give me the form, please.
Here.
I have to finish checking it.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Here's the form. Oh, you got that one. Where's his,
Or Charles had.
yeah. I'm fill in the date up here. These for 16, dated
Okay.
10/1/5.
Yeah.
At 1:30. This is a free trial. It's the city of Southfield.
Also, Your Honor, can I ask you a question?
It's not the Sixth Circuit, it's the 46th District Court.
Along this about
25 years, 00882 OM. It's posted. Just Appleton Street in Detroit, sir. Ain't nobody puts the city, they just put the street.
Detroit, Michigan, 48227, zip code.
Okay,
My phone.
all right. You don't say you're employed.
Yeah, I'm not listening. Just because he's not gonna listen.
You what?
Not gonna listen.
They won't appoint if he doesn't.
Point me with a
You have to be indigent, sir.
stop.
And you can't afford it.
I can't afford it.
But you have to show you're not working. You just told me you were working. So you got to put down how much you make.
I'm not working.
You can't lie on the form.
I'm not working. I'm not currently at work. I'm not currently working.
No, you're not currently because you're standing right
No,
here.
not even that. Not even that. I'm in a probationary process. I'm not working.
Okay.
So I'd like to told him not cold.
All right. 150 just a bonus post. Is this the extract?
May I ask a question?
It's 1,500. 10%, I guess. What is it, sir?
In the event that the officers don't show up to this case, will this case be dismissed?
If it goes to trial, then they don't have to come until trial. And they always come, so.
And what's the max penalty for someone?
90 days. Okay, and the last drug test you didn't go to, why is that?
Oh, I had it. Well, his blood test was-
It says here that you reported to them that you were going to testing at AverHealth in Dearborn.
No, I'm only on probation with,
Oh, this ain't yours. This is this. Why is this in his file? Lorenz Kellum.
Oh, that was
It's in
late.
Mr. Powell's file.
I'm looking at the nice here.
I don't know.
But that's in her file.
All right. I think we're good here.
File too.
Yeah. And Miss Grillo, do you have a copy so she can get this?
Skrillo?
She has to know that she needs to read.
They'll give her the, yep. Mhm.
Okay.
It's a misdemeanor, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is Mr. Rivers.
Yes, I know. I wasn't even thinking. I didn't know it was charged.
She's lost her mind. Okay, so you're all set for today.
Thank you.
Okay, failures to appear. This is it.